Hey y'all, welcome in. This is going to be your weekly reading. We are going to do the door is closing, what awaits you on the other side. Okay, we are going to see what is closing or what is being released. We're going to see what awaits you on the other side of that threshold, and then we're going to see how to walk through it with power. Okay, I've already drawn 3 cards for each of those placements. We're going to pull the tarot with the Wild Reflections Tarot and dig into each one. Okay, the first card that you have here, what is closing or being released, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is not how I would normally read the Nine of Swords. It's not saying that you're breaking through from that. It's saying something entirely different, okay? It's saying suspicion, fear, anxiety, morbid fantasy, cruel behavior, uninvited, unrepentant, psychic vampire. So this is what's closing or being released. You're releasing a psychic vampire, okay? An uninvited, unrepentant, psychic vampire, okay? It's also going to release fear and illusion and anxiety, okay, because that's what's caused by a psychic vampire. All right, so let's dig in a little bit to each one. What's this Nine of Swords here for what's closing out or being released? The Nine of Wands in the reverse. 9-9 in the reverse. Okay, what else? The Two of Swords. Okay, yeah, being an indecision is also going to be out. Okay, the Magician in the reverse, which is someone that is a master manipulator, okay, on purpose. So what is being released, the door that's closing, is the fact that you are allowing this psychic vampire to drain you dry, okay? As well as this is somebody that you've seen before. This is something that you've seen before, and you've allowed it to hit you below the belt again when you should have seen it coming, okay? The Two of Swords is indecision. You can't make your mind up. You're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on what to do. That's no longer going to be in your energy, okay? Yeah, because what awaits you on the other side is cunning. Okay, normally the Seven of Swords is an energy that I don't particularly like because it's sneaky and sometimes conniving, but in this deck, it's a little bit different. Okay, in this deck, it says new schemes, new solutions, thinking outside the box, relying on your street smarts, partial victory, evasion, cunning, and foresight. So this is you knowing that this person is smart and they know what they're doing, and that you're going to have to think things through a little bit more methodically and more with more of a thief kind of mind, but not in a bad way, in a way that you can out to maneuver this person that has been maneuvering you. Okay, let's see. This is what awaits you on the other side. Okay, what we got here with the Seven of Swords? Yes, the Hangman. Wow, beautiful energy here. It is going to allow you to put yourself in a completely new perspective, okay? Change your perspective on the way that you do things and know which way to look going forward, okay? We'll come back to the Hangman for the Seven of Swords here. Wow, beautiful. The Temperance. This is going to bring balance to your life. Sometimes, we need every emotion, and we need there's nothing that's either good or bad. There's just appropriate times to use certain energy and appropriate times not to. As long as it is in balance and you don't go overboard and steal from other people, you need this trickery. You need this cunning type of energy, okay? This street smarts, this way of thinking outside the box, because if not, then you are the one that's taken advantage of, okay? This is where you decide enough is enough. I'm not going to continue to get played. The player that wants to play the games, try me, and you'll see who gets played this time, okay? This is you saying, no more. I'm done. You're not going to sit here and play in my face and then me just be okay with it. I'm completely changing my view of life. This is beautiful energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo collectives, okay? Beautiful. I love it. And how to walk through this doorway or this gateway with power is by not being stupid and hasty. Okay, I'm not trying to say stupid as if you're stupid, but don't be the Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody that just falls to the walls. I'm just going to do it because screw it, because I'm powerful and I'm strong and I'm ignorant. Okay, this is not you. Your mental abilities are sharpening. Your psychic, your intuitive abilities, your street smarts are heightening. Okay, this is a completely new doorway for you guys. Okay, so don't rush in with anger. Don't rush in with fire. Get some air going on up there in your head. Okay. Let me get a few cards here for what this Knight of Wands in reverse is. How to walk through this with power. The Queen of Wands. I love that. Oh my gosh, this is so good, guys. I love this. The Queen of Wands doesn't take no shit. She doesn't take any shit. Okay, you can't fool her. She's confident. She's bright. She's courageous. She just doesn't take any shit, y'all. Confident, self-assured, passionate, determined, social, charismatic, and vivacious, optimistic. The Queen of Wands represents self-confidence, independence, and courage. This card symbolizes the growth that takes place along the journey to becoming strong and self-assured individual. This is how you step through it with power. And she doesn't have to say anything. When she walks in the room, the whole room just like bends. Okay, the whole room stops and looks at her. She doesn't have to say, get out of my way. They move. They move. She doesn't need to say anything. She doesn't need to look at anybody. Her energy exudes power, but silent power. There's no need to rush in, hasty, dramatic, flying all over the place. That's not necessary. And when you do this, especially with the Temperance here and the Hangman, you are going to be somebody that people don't fuck with because you give off that energy. You just stand in that power. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to have people tell other people about you or anything like that. So I just realized the King of Wands and the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You could, wow, the Ace of Pentacles. You guys could have a lot of fire in your chart, or you could be a moon earth sign or a rising earth sign or a stellium earth sign or Venus. But this is how you walk through this with power, okay? Silent but assured power, self-assurance, self-confidence, knowing that you will not be played anymore, okay? What comes after the Queen of Wands here with the Knight of Wands in reverse? How to walk through it with power. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, so just deciding with the Three of Wands. I feel like you're going in a specific direction. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There could be a counterpart here too that does open up eventually because we have the King and the Queen of Wands up right here. But let me see. The Seven of Wands says resistance, asserting oneself, unconventional defense, resourceful safeguarding. Yeah, exactly. You are finding other ways to get across this river, to get across this issue, to get across to the other side. You're having to find unconventional ways of beating this, okay, of getting around whatever this issue is. So instead of just bulldozing through like the Knight of Wands does, okay, that's like teenager fire energy, you're walking through with confidence and you have spirit guides behind your back. I see all these bulls as like your spirit team. Like they are not playing about you, for one, now that you've chosen yourself and you've decided to be cunning and have foresight and have set planning ahead of time and like knowing, okay, there's no way for me to get across. I'm going to build a rickety ass bridge and I'm going to walk across that shit. Okay. You're establishing preservation. Okay. The Wands embodies determination, rivalry, and preservation. The Cleric confronts a scenario where external factors hinder their progress. This might involve individuals envious of their accomplishments. Exactly. Let them be envious. That just means you're doing something right, right? We do have the Empress in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, which shows me that you're no longer going to just be giving out this vibrant, just nurturing energy. It's not for everybody, okay? It's really giving like you guys are starting to step into your divinity, your divine feminine, divine masculine energy, where it is not for everybody, okay? It's special. Okay, it's precious. It's something that is for specific people, and you have to start being more discerning about who you let into your energy so you don't keep getting with these psychic vampires, okay? These people that are here to bleed you dry. Wow, Earth signs, that was such a beautiful message. I love it for you. I truly, truly, truly love it for you. No more getting hit below the belt, not seeing it coming when you should have. No more being an indecision. You are changing everything. I love these two major arcana cards here. The Hangman and the Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful. Chef's kiss, okay? You are sacrificing an aspect of yourself or a situation in order to find balance, equilibrium, knowing that your shadow is just as important as your light, okay? And then being able to combine the two and balance the two within yourself, not hiding from any aspect of yourself and embodying all of it. Beautiful. I love it. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.